Yes, hello Rod. This is Ray, and in this video I wanted to go over your website with you and how to basically manage your website as far as the products, the storefront. Your website is an e-commerce site. It's set up to sell your hard drives. You'll notice, I just want to bring up really quick, that these are the products that you gave me to set your website up with to get you started. However, you didn't provide any images for these products. That's why in place of a product image like you see here, you have an X. Now the reason I used an image, I just picked a random picture of a hard drive to at least have one as an example that's set up properly with an image picture to show you how it looks. So just imagine if after getting this video and your access to your back panel, if you were to log in and actually set up the individual pictures for each of these products, there would be a real nice looking thumbnail automatically generated for each product like you see here. So that's why right now you see an X, whereas in this one you see the actual picture of the hard drive, because I wanted to at least have one properly set up. If you provided pictures for your product list, I would have been glad to do it for you, but as you're going to see in this tutorial video, you can do it yourself very easily. Now your website again is primarily an e-commerce site. Its goal is to just sell products. So when you land on the home page, the first thing you're going to notice is a listing of your latest products, the most recently added products. And then there's a nice convenient link for people to click on to view the entire store. It's important to make the site easy to navigate, so I have a nice big icon here for anybody that has the need to send you a question or comment about the site. There's no searching around needed. It's quite obvious. If they glance here in the sidebar area, they'll have a link here where they can click in order to go to your contact page. And then I have a badge here that says satisfaction guaranteed. Just a nice touch to let everybody know that you do have a satisfaction guarantee on all your products. Now let's go ahead and move to the actual product display page. On a product, we'll click on this one since I have a dummy picture for it set up. That way we can see what the actual pages for each individual product looks like. Now this is a product display page. This is basically what your store consists of. Each one of these will show a main picture of the product. So for example, if we're looking at this 4 gig hard drive, we have this picture that we see, which is the main picture, and then any additional pictures such as this bottom view will go underneath the main picture in a gallery format. So if we could have 3 other pictures here, and if you click on any of these small ones, you'll get a larger version. So basically what you could do is when you're adding your products, you could add the main picture, which has maybe additional specifications included in the picture, and then the different views like the back side, the front, the side view, you could have as the additional pictures underneath. You have the shopping cart button on top, so somebody could browse and say, you know what, I want 2 of these, and they could add to shopping cart. As soon as they do, on the left side there's a tally of what's in their cart. Now you didn't provide any prices for me, so I went ahead and just put $2 here because I actually did a test purchase with a card in it just to make sure everything processed, and it did. Now underneath the actual product images, you have email to a friend. Somebody could email this page to a friend. They could print a printer friendly version of this. They could share it on any one of their social networks if they belong to, for example, Yahoo or MSN. They could share it. So there's different buttons here if somebody wants to send this off to a buddy to look at. And underneath the product you have related products. So if there's any other products within the same category, such as other 4 gig hard drives, they'll be listed here underneath. Now this area here would normally be an area for description, for a descriptive text of this product, but you didn't provide any description, so it's blank. But as you'll see in a few minutes, when you add a product or when you edit a product, you can actually put a description here. And so basically your website is primarily made of the individual product pages. Each one has an add to shopping cart button. You can check out, and then you can also, for example, if we go here to the left area, if you're a returning customer and you've placed orders before, you can log in, and when you log in, you'll see a history of all of the orders that you've made on the website. And when you order products again and again, you don't have to keep re-entering your information. So it's a pretty nice feature for your customers to make it easy to use your site. Here you will have the different categories, and I'm going to show you how to manage and set up your categories. So you could have categories based on brand, categories based on the size of the hard drives, category based on whether they're hard drives for laptops or PCs. So I'll show you in just a few minutes how to set up your categories. But your categories go here on the left. Your shopping cart, which keeps an ongoing tally as the customer shops, is on the left. You have your login and register links on the left as well. So everything's nice and organized. And then if somebody's looking for a specific hard drive, they can actually type in the name or the size or whatever search term they want to use, and the website will pull up any products based on that search term. Really neat. Now if you go to the About Us page, you will see that I set up the text that you provided to go on your About Us page. And if you go to Contact Us, it's a nice simple form that people can use in order to contact you if they have any questions about your products. And I'm going to show you how to edit both the Contact Us and the About Us page in just a few minutes. I did, however, load it up with the content that you provided as an example just to get you up and running, but you can very easily edit this using the visual editor back end. And then when you hover your mouse over Store, it'll drop down to all the different categories. So as you add categories to your store, such as models, manufacturer brands, these will drop down as submenus when you go over Store. So it's really neat. Now let's go ahead and log into your back panel so we can go over how to edit products and how to edit the individual pages of your website. Now this is your back panel. This is where you come to log in to your website, and I've already emailed you your username and password, so I'm not going to repeat that here. But when you enter that in and click login, you'll be taken to the back end area of your website where you can manage your store. You can add products, edit products, things of that nature. So this is the back panel once you're logged in. And when you log in, the first thing you're going to see is you're going to see all the form submissions that have been submitted since your last visit. So basically those are anybody that's filled out the Contact Us form will be displayed right here. Right now you don't have any, but this is where they'll be displayed so that you can read the comments or questions and reply. So as people fill this form out, they'll be displayed here. Now if you want to edit the individual pages, the individual products in your store, what you want to do is go here where it says shopping cart, and you'll have several options. You can either add a product or manage products. So let's manage a product. What I want to do in this example is I want to pull up the item that we looked at earlier, and I want to show you how to edit it. So what we're going to do is we're going to find this product that we just looked at earlier, and we're going to edit some parameters on this product. So we're going to find it here, and what we can do is use the search feature, and we can simply search for all 4 gig to make it easy. So here it is. This is and just remember, I've tied your store into a WordPress backend to make it very easy for you to update and maintain. So just remember that post also means product. Now when you scroll down, you'll see all the product attributes. If you ever come to this page and you see that this is closed, basically click this little arrow. If you see that these areas here are closed and you don't see the options, just click the arrow next to product attributes and you'll see the additions I've made to the back end to allow you to use this to manage your store. So these are the pictures. This is where you upload pictures for your product. As you can see, I've already uploaded a couple pictures, such as the main one here and this one right underneath it. Now let's say that we wanted to add a new picture. We would simply go to the next field. See, it says here product image. This is the main one, and then all the additional images go underneath. So we could upload an additional picture by simply going to our computer, and we can find the picture on our computer that we want to upload. So we'll just use one of these dummy pictures that I have, and then you click open and you'll see that it adds the picture into this area. So you can have, as you can see, up to 6 additional images, and they'll go underneath the main picture. Now as you scroll down, you'll notice that you have different attributes. Some may or may not relate to your product. If you want to have a regular price and a sale price, for example, we'll throw a sale right now. The regular price is $2 for this hard drive. We'll put $1 as the special sale price, and then we'll select a date range of when the last day of our sale is. So we'll say the last day of this month the sale ends. The website will automatically show the sale price up until this date, and then once this date passes, it'll revert to the regular price. If you want to put the weight of the product in the product display, you can do that in case you're charging shipping based by weight. If you're not, you can leave it blank. Is this taxable? You can either click yes or no, and that's taken care of through your PayPal backend. If this would be, for example, a shirt or something that has size, you can add a size. For example, large, add new, medium. However, with hard drives, this is not the case. So you can just not have anything here. Same thing with color. You don't have to have these options. You don't have to have opening stock. If you don't want the website to track your inventory for you and display it so the customer knows how many you have in stock and how many you don't, leave this blank. If you do want the website to keep that tracked for you, use these options. And then once you adjust these options here, and then here we can put a description. So for example, description can go here. You'll see the visual editor is very much like Microsoft Word. You always have 2 rows of icons here. If you only have one, such as in this case, click this and you'll have a second row. So you can make this bold, you could highlight, you could change the color of text. So this is just like typing up a letter in Microsoft Word. And then you can assign this hard drive to different categories. Right now we have it under featured, hard drives, Seagate. You can attach multiple categories to a product, and you can add new categories here very easily. Alright? So basically, once you adjust the product parameters, click update, and the changes will take effect instantly. So if we go to the product now, this is what it looked like. And now that we've hit refresh, this is what it looks like after. The description we just added here goes right up here in the top. Notice it says regular price scratched out, sale price $1, because we decided to throw a sale here, and we have this feature which automatically will revert back to the normal price at the end of the month. And then the additional picture that we uploaded is right here as well. And if you click on these smaller pictures, a larger one will pop out. So you can see it's really neat how I've arranged these product pages to put everything in a nice organized fashion. So now we just went over how to edit a current product. let's go and learn how to edit a product, or excuse me, how to add a product from scratch. So now let's go and add a product from scratch. We'll go back to your back panel, and it's really simple. Now that we're back in your panel, what we do is we simply go to add product. So you can see it's really very intuitive. You'll have no problem using this back panel. It's very intuitive and easy to use. So simply click on add product, and let's go really quick and add a product. I'm going to run down really quick through the step. We'll call this new product example 100 gig hard drive. The description goes here. This is great. We'll come here and we'll add our pictures. So we'll go to these dummy pictures that I have set up for you, and I'll just add a couple pictures. We'll add a regular picture. So let's see. We'll pick this one as the regular picture, the product image, the main picture, and then we'll upload one additional one as well, which will be this one. And then we won't throw a sale. We'll just put the regular price at $2. We'll leave everything as is. If you want to use these other features and options, you can. Otherwise, you can leave them blank. And let's assign this to the hard drive category, because it is a hard drive. And we'll set up a new category, and I want to call this solid state hard drives, just to show you how to set up a new category. Now, if it's a category on its own, you leave this parent category as is. Otherwise, you can select the new category to fall under another category, such as a subcategory. So now that we've added our new product, okay, we can click publish. Now, if you want to keep it in draft mode, simply click save draft, and it'll be saved in your back panel, but it will not be visible to the public until you switch it to public, which you simply do by switching back and clicking publish. But we want to go ahead and we want to publish it. So once you click publish, it will be saved. Now, if you look here, it's saved. We selected hard drive and solid state as the category. We've uploaded our pictures. We've set our price. So if we go here and click view, we'll see what this product looks like now that we've added it and set it up. And here you go. It's as simple as that. We have our new product. We have the main picture here. We also have the additional picture we uploaded. We have the description, which goes here, our price, and then everything else is completely set up. Now if you go up here to the store, the new category that we set up is also here under store. So that's automatically done, as you can see. And as you add products to the different categories, they'll be listed here. So I've shown you now how to manage products and add products. And let's now go over a couple last minute features, and then you're set. Let's go ahead and go back to our back panel. What I'm going to show you is your coupon feature. If you go here to manage coupon, you'll see that you can create different coupons that offer discounts for customers, and I've created a couple test ones for you. If somebody goes through the checkout process and they insert this coupon, they'll get a percentage of 15% off their order. If they enter this coupon code, they'll get $100 amount off their total. And you can add new coupons simply by clicking add coupon and then creating your coupon. It's very simple. If you go to payment options, you can see the different payment gateways that I've set up with your account. You can use any of these payment services, but you're using PayPal currently. So I have PayPal as active, and I also have these other services if you decide that you want to go with any of these other payment services. But PayPal is set up so you're all ready to take orders and your information is plugged in. If you go to manage orders, you'll be taken to an area where you can manage all of your orders that have been placed. This is a test one that I did, so you can look at all of your orders. You can select based by rejected orders, delivered orders, pending approval. If you click on any of these customers' names, you'll see their entire order as they did it on your website. Real nice little tool. And you can see all of their information when they registered, when they actually registered on your website in order to order their product. You can also look here. And this will give you a copy of their invoice. So real nice little feature. Now if you go to manage shipping, you can determine on your own how you like to manage your shipping. Right now I have free shipping. You can do flat rate shipping, price-based shipping, and weight-based shipping. Just keep in mind, if you do weight-based shipping, you have to enter a weight for all of your products that is accurate. So I'll leave it up to you to adjust these, and it's really simple. Just click settings and you can adjust any of these different shipping options based on your setup that you have individually with the carriers. That's up to you. Now I've pretty much shown you how to do everything. Bulk upload is if you have a huge spreadsheet of files, products you want to upload. You can very simply upload it and there's a sample CSV loaded for you. Alright. Now if you want to edit the pages of your website really quick, for example, pages are the About Us, the Contact Us page, and you can even add pages as well. Any page that you add will automatically go up here. So if you want to edit a page, simply click Edit. This page I have in draft mode. You can actually log in, edit it, and publish it if you like. But if you want to add a page, simply click Add New. And it's just like adding a product. Simply fill in the blanks. It's very easy to use. So you can actually put the title of the page, new page. You can enter the page content here and then click Publish. And once you do that, the page will be added to your website as you see here. So pretty much it's very easy to add pages to your website. Keep in mind, if you want to edit a page, it's simple. It's just like editing a product if you think about it. You simply go to the page you want to edit and you can click on Edit to edit that page. So this is the new page we set up, and if you want to edit a page such as the About Us page, simply go here and you can edit any of this content. This is just like Microsoft Office. It'll look very familiar to you. You can even upload pictures, and let me show you a little trick when uploading pictures. Let's just do one really quick. I just want to show you a nice little feature. When you upload a picture to your pages, to the content area of your pages, or even the description area of your products, which you can, by the way, add pictures to, what I always like to do is add the picture full size. You can adjust it if you want it left aligned with the text or on top centered. Simply insert it and then drag these little boxes and you can make the picture much smaller. And then if you click on this edit image icon, you can actually go here to advanced images and you can put a border around it. And I always like to put a minimum of 5 pixels of padding around the image so that it's separate from the actual text. But you know, if you've ever used a program like Microsoft Office, this is very familiar to you. That's what's so great about WordPress, the back-end WordPress. When you work it into a website, it gives customers a very easy way to manage their website using a visual editor that's 9 times out of 10 like something they've used before if they've ever used Microsoft Office. So now if you go to the About Us page, you can see the image. So that's just an example. So now you know how to manage the products on your store, add products, edit pages, add pages. You're pretty much set. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. Send an email to the support department if you have any questions. And just to make sure to recap. You'll want to go into your back panel. You'll want to go to Manage Products, and you'll want to upload pictures for all of the products that you don't have pictures for, so they all have nice little thumbnails like the example one I set up here. You didn't provide pictures, so I wasn't able to do that for you. So please do that, and then you're all set. Thank you so much, Rod, and this is the end of this video.